Welcome to She's 70. What's next? Hi, I'm Imogene, and I'm so glad you're here. This is where I share real talk, solo travel, moments with my meetup group, reflections on life, and even my journey as a 26-year eBay seller, because life at any age can be bold, adventurous, and full of surprises. Thank you for being here. And if you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe and join us on this journey. Today, I want to share a true story that just might inspire you to do a little digging yourself, because you never know if money could be waiting for you. What if you had money waiting for you and you didn't even know it? I recently found almost $500 for a family member. One little search led me down a long, unexpected path, and it made me realize everyone should check their own name and their family members too. When my great-niece was little, she begged to come stay with me one summer. She lived in Virginia and I lived in Maryland, about 3 hours away. While she was with me, I took her to the bank and opened a savings account in her name. I told her, "Whatever you save, I'll match it." She was young, life moved on, and honestly, we both forgot about it. Well, here's the thing. When an account sits untouched for too long, the bank sends that money to the state. Fast forward to now. I started wondering whatever happened to that old account. The bank manager could see it existed, but couldn't confirm whether it had been turned over to the state. So I checked the Maryland Unclaimed property site. Nothing. I checked Virginia. Still nothing. But since I was already on the site, I thought, why not look up other family members? This wasn't my first time doing this. Years ago, I found unclaimed money for my dad, and even for a guy I was dating at the time. He acted as if he already knew, or maybe he didn't believe it. He passed away in 2020. While preparing for this video, I searched his name again and found 2 entries. One for $0 to $100 and one under his business for over $250. This time, while searching Virginia, I came across something surprising. A family member who passed away in 1989 had a life insurance policy, almost $500. I contacted her son, and he had no idea it even existed. Since he doesn't use a computer, I offered to file the claim for him. And let me tell you, it was exhausting. Because I was filing the claim for him, I first filed it in my name with his information. Then I was told to file it in his name. The state wanted everything: his driver's license, his mother's obituary, a written statement, and more. After months of back and forth, the claim was denied. I called and spoke to a representative who said we'd need power of attorney. My cousin agreed, no problem, but then a higher-up case analyst reviewed the case and called me to say it wasn't necessary. She updated the claim and sent it back for review. Weeks went by. Then I got a request for a completely different form. Another representative put the case back in my name. I questioned it, but he insisted. So we sent the forms again, and guess what? Denied again. At this point, a lot of people would have given up. Oh, and I forgot. When the case analyst called, she asked if my cousin had siblings, and I said a deceased brother. She wanted to know if he had children. He did. He had 4 still living. She explained that half of the claim had to be split among them. We didn't know the exact amount of the insurance, just that it was close to $500. The total amount was $480. So the 4 children would be due $60 each, and I'm not sure any of them will bother filing. Finally, after the 3rd or 4th denial, the same claim analyst emailed me, apologized for the confusion, and said a check would be mailed to my cousin. It took 5 months. The normal time is 30 to 90 days, depending on the state and the complexity of the claim. That whole experience made me realize most of us either don't know about or never thought about unclaimed money, but it's out there. States are holding millions of dollars, and sometimes it's closer than you think. Not every claim is as complicated as my cousin's. You could discover hundreds or even thousands of dollars waiting under your name or a family member's name, a forgotten bank account, an old refund, even wages, or a life insurance policy nobody knew about, like my aunt's. If you've never searched, it's worth a few minutes to check your state and every state you've ever lived in on the Unclaimed property website. It costs nothing to search or claim through the official sites. Most claims just need an ID, proof of address, and sometimes a few more documents. You just never know what you'll find. Don't wait to do the things that matter. Tomorrow isn't promised, and sometimes the perfect time never comes. Comment below if you've ever checked for unclaimed money, or if you plan to check today. And here's a question. If you saw someone you knew on the list, would you tell them? Don't wait. Check for unclaimed money today.